This is my favorite picture ever of Rascal. It was taken on my birthday 2 years ago, and I still think it's his best pictures ever. Here he is, sleeping at my feet as usual before we got Luci. And here he is again. By this time, we're in our new apartment. He still loved to sleep on shoes. And this was one of his first days in our new apartment when we had everything set up. And we got him some new cat scratchers. He always loved sitting in sun puddles. And always had to sleep at my feet. One morning, I woke up. It was still kind of dark in the room, but guess who's in the computer chair in our room? Rascal. This was his favorite chair. I had put a little Dallas Mavericks blanket. Well, it was actually a rally towel. And he would love to sleep on that because they were so soft, microfiber. And he just loved rolling around on it. This was the face I would wake up to whenever Rascal wanted feeding in the morning and feeding in the evening. This was the face I would always see. These are some of the pictures that I was taking for his 6th birthday. And playing with his butterfly toy. One of my favorite pictures of Rascal is from a video. It's a screenshot, but it's still one of my absolute favorites. And he always had to sleep on his favorite chair, claiming his floppy fish. He had several toys that he loved to play with, and he would sleep with his toys. This is before I knew he was having constipation issues. And I've seen some videos on YouTube called cat shaming. And I said, Rascal, the next time you poop on the floor, it's cat shaming time. Here's him in his Chewy box with his first experience getting a new box from Chewy. Of course, he loved the box the best, and his treats. And he's so photogenic. He had the prettiest face. Here he is with his nose in the shoe. I don't know what it was about him and feet, but it was one of his favorite things. He would hide in my closet just to lay on my shoes. And it didn't matter. If the shoes were out, he'd find a way to make use of them. He never chewed up the shoes. He always wanted to lay on shoes. We had gotten him this toy, and even though it was a kitten toy, he still played with it. He loved all his toys. I've never seen a cat show so much appreciation for anything that you ever gave him. This picture was the first day we had gotten a couple of window perches for him so that he could rest comfortably in the window. He kept falling out of the windows. You can see how big he is. And these window perches were perfect for him because they supported him and it had memory foam. And he was easily comfortable looking out over his kingdom. This is the first day we got our new bed. And of course, Rascal had to help. He was right there, putting together the new bed with us. Of course, he would take his breaks and was also the first one to sleep on the new bed. And he still had that very same scratcher, the very first thing we ever bought him. He wouldn't sleep anywhere without that. If that scratcher was there, he knew it was his spot. And his crocheted pillow. Still sleeping on shoes. He enjoyed music. This was the day we caught him stealing a bag of cheese doodles. And here is when I switched him over to tiki cat food because it's very high in protein. And oh my goodness, he absolutely loved everything about tiki cat food. He especially loved the chicken. Anything chicken, especially with quail eggs, he loved. And here I am making a Halloween wreath. And of course, Rascal has to help me. He's picking out all the goodies to go on the Halloween wreath. And he loved to be picked up and cuddled, always. Always had to grow his cat grass and his catnip. Lots of pictures of him on his favorite chair. And here his favorite scratcher. Whenever we watch TV in the room, he's with us. And would always sleep with us. This was the Halloween before Luci. We got him a cute little Halloween collar. This is where we also put another window perch for him because he started falling out of the window because he was such a big cat, and that was a pretty narrow window ledge. So we got him the window perch so that he could lay comfortably. He always slept a lot of times, showing his belly. It's how he was comfortable. And this is his I'm hungry look. I'm so hungry. I had just gotten a new computer chair. And guess who, of course, takes over the computer chair? He has to check it out and make sure it's good enough for him to sit in. Here he is with his new crocheted pillow. Giving his snaggletooth look. Here he is, little tongue hanging out. Sometimes he would do that, not very often. Here he is in my lap, where he always had to be anytime we were watching wrestling. And the only time he would ever get on the couch is when we were sitting on the couch. He would never get up there. He would never get up on the couch unless we were sitting on the couch. He was the only cat that liked to get up on the counters, though. He would not only get up on the counters, he did get up on the stove, and then from there onto the top of the refrigerator. And he was the only cat I have that has ever done that. Him going for his walk. And his little Christmas tie. And here it is. He's lighting up his little Christmas tie. This was the Christmas before Luci, when we could still have a Christmas tree. And this was New Year's Eve. We actually had a little disco ball. And this was his New Year's Eve picture. And this is how he would sleep with me most of the time. And I miss sleeping next to this big guy. This is the year that we had the big blizzard in Texas. Rascal, you never would sleep under a blanket except for this time, because at the time this picture was taken, we had no power. And he was under the blanket because he was cold. He even wore a little hat because it was really that cold. This was the time when the power flashed on. And he would stay cuddled in the blankets because it was so cold. Here's him again on his favorite chair and his little Mavs blankie. He's also got his little purple elephant that he loved. Hiding in the laundry. Him on his favorite scratcher. That S scratcher was his absolute favorite place, favorite thing in the world for lounging on, sleeping on, playing on. And this is right before we got Luci. And him begging for more food. It's a little collage of some of his best moments of 2021. Google Photos likes to put some nice snapshots together for you. And that's what these are. We're going to take another short